Now let's get to another yeast infection that is caused by Cryptococcus neoformans. Cryptococcus neoformans is a saprophyte and animal commensal. If I tell you a bit about this, saprophyte includes those microorganisms that lives on dead or decaying organic matter, whereas animal commensal is when one organism gets benefit and the other organism, say host, is not harmed. Interesting fact here is that Cryptococcus neoformans growth is favored by pigeon faces. Cryptococcus neoformans is a rare cause of chronic lymphocytic meningitis in patients with lymphoma, those taking steroid or cytotoxic therapy, and those with intense exposure, such as pigeon fanciers. But Cryptococcus is an important pathogen in patients with T cell deficiency. If we talk about Cryptococcus neoformans' manner of development, which we also called as pathogenesis, it depends on an antiphagocytic capsule, melanin production, and several lytic enzymes, as we talked about it earlier in the Candida species section. Moving next to the clinical features. Infections usually present as subacute meningitis, although pneumonia and fungemic shock are also observed. In addition, patients with AIDS relapses are common and lifelong suppressive therapy is necessary. If I talk about laboratory diagnosis, it can be diagnosed by microscopy in CSF using gram-negative or India ink, or by detection of the capsular polysaccharide antigen by latex agglutination. It can be cultured and identified by biochemical tests or 18S RNA sequencing. For cryptococcal neoformans, liposomal amphotericin is the best treatment of choice, whereas flucytosine and fluconazole are also helpful in this regard. Additionally, we are going to be talking about Pathogenesis versicolor. It is also called as Tinea versicolor. Tinea versicolor is skin infection that is caused by yeast called Malassezia furfur that infects the stratum corneum, leads to multiple asymptomatic scaly patches varying in color from white to tan to brown to pink. Patients with AIDS may develop severe dermatitis. Topical application of antifungal agents is usually successful. That's all about Cryptococcus neoformans, so stay tuned for the next sections.